Hi, I'm Dr. Dustin Gay. I'm a local orthopedic surgeon with Houston Clinic Orthopedics, and we'd really like to invite everybody to come out to our new office facility to take a look at it. It's a larger space with physical therapy, and we're just excited to have it, and we'd love for people to come out and visit us.
Come by and see us today at our brand new location, the Houston Clinic, Medical Drive in Dublin.
At Dublin Chevy GMC, we have shipments arriving daily. Whether it's Silverados, Yukons, or Tahoes, we have the ride for you. As a matter of fact, I'm doing everything I can to get the trucks ready for you. Whether it's a Blazer or a Terrain or any other crossover, we have the Chevy or GMC for you. And with rates as low as 2.99 on new Silverados, there's never a better time to buy. And remember, Don sells cars well, only at Dublin Chevrolet.
Good afternoon. We are going to go ahead and kick this program off and get started with our first speaker. Our first speaker today is Ms. Tanya Fondren. She is an alumni of Angels in Flight. Let's welcome her this afternoon. Ms. Tanya.
I'm Tanya. I'm a person in long-term recovery. I'm an alumni from Angels in Flight. And addiction, it does not discriminate. Addict, I looked up the definition on Google. Says a person who is addicted to a particular substance, typically an illegal drug. The synonym of addict: burnout, dopehead, doper, junkie, freak, druggie. And that's how society labels us, but we are just people with a serious illness. We did not choose to be an addict. I fought opiate addiction for about 10 years. I started from a surgery that went bad, and I was on opiates for about a year, and then I could not quit taking them. I had to have them. I had to have them to get through the day. I was in full mode of buying, selling, and it was just a vicious cycle. I went to methadone doctor, then I was hooked on methadone. So to stop that, I went to the Suboxone clinic and was on Suboxone for 4.5 years. And while I was on Suboxone, I had a head-on collision, and I had my 3-year-old grandson with me. And I was not DUI. I took my eyes off the road for just a second. He dropped my cell phone in the back floorboard, and I turned to pick it up, and that's when I hit someone head-on. And we were flown to Memorial, critical condition. The doctors didn't think we were going to make it. We both had multiple surgeries. I remember laying there praying to God, saying, God, I don't care if you take me, but please save my grandbaby. He hasn't even had a chance at life. You see, the enemy tried to take us out, but God had a bigger plan for us. He had us both in the palm of his hand. After 30 days in the hospital, I realized I was released. I was in a wheelchair, couldn't walk. 45 days later, my grandson went home. And if this wasn't enough, 6 months later, the state patrol called. Said the state was pressing charges for my accident. I just started walking that particular week. They charged me with serious injury by vehicle, by DUI, just because I had Suboxone in my system, no drugs, and I had a prescription for it. So I had to turn myself into the county jail, first time ever being in jail. I sat in the county jail for 1 year, went to court 4 times before I got a sentence. And I was sentenced to 6 months PDC and 1 year rehab. And while I was at PDC, my mother-in-law was searching for me a rehab to go to. She thought she had one picked, and but then she prayed about it and God spoke in her spirit, Angels in Flight. So it was changed at the last minute. So Angels in Flight it was. I arrived at Angels in Flight on March of 2020 and graduated in March of 2021. And while I was there, I had a change of heart. I wasn't there to get through and do what the judge wanted me to do. I actually wanted a change in life. And I stand before you today with 5 years clean.
Amen. Thank you, Miss Tanya, for sharing your story. And we actually have a gift for you. It takes a lot of courage to relive and share your story, and we thank you so much for reminding us that hope exists and that recovery happens. Thank you so much.
Progressive Rural Telephone Co-op offers a full range of communication products and services to its members in Lawrence County and surrounding areas. We take pride in being your total communications provider, and we work hard to provide quality services at the best prices. In addition to offering phone service, we provide high-speed internet and digital high-def TV. And we always strive to put our members first. Progressive Rural, your total communications company. Small enough to know you, large enough to serve you. ProgressiveTel.com. Call 478-984-4201 or stop by 890 Simpson Avenue in Renton. Progressive Rural Telephone Co-op. Hometown Supply is welcoming in spring with a bigger and better selection of zero-turn mowers, blowers, string trimmers, and a complete line of power tools for the yard.
Hometown Supply has all of your lawn and garden equipment from zero-turn mowers to string trimmers and blowers. We carry all major parts and offer service and repair, so come see us at Hometown Supply.
And remember, Hometown Supply has a large selection of new and used appliances.
And remember, if you can't do business at Hometown Supply, you just can't do business.
Allen's Heating and Cooling is your licensed Amana equipment dealer. Trust Allen's Heating and Cooling to install and service your heating and air conditioning unit. Allen services all brands, and with the purchase of a new unit, Amana offers a lifetime compressor warranty. Sean Clark or any of his friendly staff can help you today at Allen's Heating and Cooling. Your Amana dealer. Amana, last and last and last.
So our next speaker is no unfamiliar face to Angels in Flight. She has been a longtime board member, and that is none other than Miss Jeanette Kaniki.
Are all of you having a good time? We appreciate your coming. As my future granddaughter-in-law said, I've been a board member ever since the implementation of Angels in Flight, and I remain a member because this is dear to my heart. If you get to know these young ladies who are moving around and serving, it is so easy to fall in love with every one of them. They come to us, they come with different stories, different backgrounds, but there is an element that runs through most of their stories. And that element is that too often they are not surrounded by a supportive group. And I cannot imagine life being that way. I look over there at my table of ladies who join me. I have a feeling if I called on them for anything, that they would immediately meet my needs, right? I need to see some heads. I'm not lucky, I'm blessed. I know that there are many other people in this room that would provide support for me. And if you think just for a moment not having that support group and you're facing problems in the world, I can understand why you might become involved with something that's not good for you. But Angels in Flight offers that support for them. It is a Christian-based organization, and that is why we see the success that we see with the young lady who spoke, Tanya, a few moments ago. It is a good, solid foundation, and if women come there willing to follow the rules, stay for the time that they need to stay, their life can change around. And as Ivy said, Angels in Flight, saving lives, changing lives. And I am so proud of you, Tanya. When I see you, you just make me smile all over. Such a wonderful success story. I hope all of you, especially those of you who reside in Johnson County, realize the good work that is being done by Angels in Flight. We need your help. We appreciate your coming and eating very expensive cake tonight. That brings joy. It is an expensive organization to run. It is not there to make money. The organization got into some deep ruts with COVID, as happened with many businesses, and money is always an issue. But this facility, this offering to help others, is orchestrated by God. And there are times we leave board meetings and wonder, where is the next money going to come from? And I'll be doggone, before the sun sets, it comes in, and I see miracles, one right after another, because Penny has agreed to do what God has called her to do. I would have thrown the towel in a long time ago and left. I know I would have. You can help us. You can help these women, and there are so many ways you can do that. You can volunteer to come and do a Bible study or teach a course. You can donate things, and they do not have to be big quilts like Bill Johnson and Kathy donated. It can be simple things. We need cleaning products. We need bath towels. We just need the basics that needed in all homes. Certainly as churches, and many churches already do this, you can put Angels in Flight as a place to feed God's sheep. We're called to do that. And that's a very simple thing to do. When you look at your church budget, think about what your church might give. Include that in the budget so that these women can be helped. And certainly as individuals, you can reach into your pocket and donate. I learned a long time ago I never miss any money that I donate for good causes. It's like the multiplying of the fish and the bread. It just doesn't seem to disappear from my bank account because it's God approved. We thank you for your support of us. We thank you for coming here today. I always have a wonderful time. I've participated from day one. I'm running out of ideas for table decor, but something will come along. But this is such a beautiful event, and it goes for such a wonderful cause. I would like for our board members to stand, please. These are the people. Thank you. I would like for the people who continuously teach courses at Angels in Flight to please stand. Miss Elizabeth, you need to be standing. And Carolyn Price, where are you? Y'all are lurking on the job and not standing up. So there are just many, many things that you can do to help people get a firmer standing. Penny, will you please stand up? Come up here and join me. It is a privilege to know you, Penny. You enhance my life. Penny is one of my heroes. When I think I'm having a bad day, all I have to think about is what Penny is going through. There is drama every day.
She's a teacher too.
Yes, yes. You were lurking back there in the kitchen, weren't you? We appreciate you. But Penny is truly a hero. And as I've told you before, when God called her to do this, and she came to talk to me, I laughed. Penny, you have no money. Penny recovered from drugs, which if you need a really good program somewhere, she can tell you about the life that she left behind. But Penny, you have no money, you can't borrow any money, you don't have a building. But you got God, had God. And I ended up joining what I had laughed at, and it's a privilege to rub elbows with one of my heroes in life.
With God's help, I could not do this in my own strength, and it's definitely with God's help. I just recently celebrated 14 years of being I'm a recovered crack addict alcoholic, and I am a firm believer in Jesus Christ. Thank y'all so much. We're not quite done yet, but thank you from the bottom of my heart. God just gave me this idea, and it has grown every year, grander and more grander, and I just thank God for it. I love you, and thank you so much for being a part of us.
Amen.
We just want to take another minute to thank you all for your support and encouragement of Angels in Flight Recovery Center today. As you can see by the emotional and touching song, these women do need our help, and they do need our support, and they do need our love. And we want to especially thank Ms. Penny for her vision and her leadership in this organization, and we appreciate you being here with us today.
I'm Marcus Clements. I worked with MetLife for many years. After retiring from MetLife, Darren and I began to talk about forming an insurance agency. So Darren and I in 1999 formed Clements & King Insurance. Probably worked harder after retiring than before.
Marcus and I decided to come together, and it has been great. Health insurance is a big area. There's a lot of facets to it. We try to be the place that you can start out young and grow old into the senior insurance that you need, and we cover every area of health insurance than life insurance.
Many are influenced by what they see on TV or what they see online. We provide an alternative to that. We have an office, and we try to help our clients navigate the confusing market of Medicare-related products.
What I would like for our clients to know, or our potential clients to know, that when you meet with us, we don't charge a fee for our service. And if you have a plan in place, and if it's better for you, we'll tell you that that's the plan you need to stay with. We're not going to push you towards something we have.
I do the Medicare-related insurance. I tell my clients that I've been 65 for 11 years. People normally get Medicare when they're 65. And what we do is provide insurance to supplement their base Medicare.
So I specialize in individual health insurance, or private policies, which is for people who do not have access to health insurance through their job or where they work. And I also specialize in group insurance for small businesses. The majority of small businesses are family businesses, and so we're a family business, and we understand the struggles that they have and the opportunities that they have. So we really enjoy working with them from one family to another.
55 years ago, when I started in the insurance business. Never would I imagine that one day I'd be working with my son-in-law and I'd have the granddaughter coming in.
When I first started, I would sit in on several of the appointments with my granddad, and I witnessed many clients come in and they were just overwhelmed with the idea of senior insurance. And I have seen the way that my granddad, being so knowledgeable about it and being so personal and caring so much about the clients, he's able to just turn that around and they leave the office just with this weight off their shoulders. I have learned not just about insurance, but how to treat the people in our community and how to make sure that they know that we're there for them from the beginning of the sale until just the rest of our time with them as our client.
And so Allison is now with us. We're very excited about that. She is primarily focused on Medicare with Marcus, but she does a lot of life insurance.
So I work with clients of all ages. I have people my age who are just getting married and having kids, and they want to get a policy on them or a whole life policy on their toddler to have as they age. But I also see clients that are older that are maybe looking for a final expense policy. I get to see clients at many different seasons of their lives.
I love to wake up in the morning and help people. And that's what we do. We don't just sell insurance, we help people.
The community has been very good to us, and Darren and I try our best to give back to the community.
We try our best to give back because we have been very blessed. The people of Lawrence County and the city of Dublin have received us well, and we're very grateful for that.
I just love Dublin. This has always been home for me. My dad and my granddad do what they love, and it's a blessing to join them in it.
We live here, we worship here, and we see our clients at the grocery store, or at church, or in the community, or downtown. We're here, we're local, and we service what we sell all year long. We'll continue to do that without charge, and just a big thank you to be able to live and work in this community.